On July 17th, 1955, the dedication ceremony of Disneyland occurred. Walt is just moments away from his dream being realized. And when Disneyland opened, it was met with huge acclaim, success, and the stress of, is this going to succeed, subsides. Over the next few years, Disneyland revolutionized the amusement park industry and introduced the theme park industry. It was a huge success. And in 1959, the Walt Disney Company was looking to build a second park with Disneyland, located in Anaheim, California.
We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. Today, I want to share with you some of our ideas for Disney World.
All who come to this happy place, welcome.
There was a couple problems with this, however. For one, many businesses had bought up a bunch of the land that was located near Disneyland. Walt wasn't able to fully realize his vision, so a second theme park in Anaheim, California was put off the tables for a little bit. When conducting a survey, the Walt Disney Company found that only 5% of visitors came from east of the Mississippi River when visiting Disneyland. At the time, 75% of the population lived in that area. Walt wanted to capitalize on this, and in November of 1963, he would take a trip to Orlando, Florida. He would find a lot of great things, such as 2 road systems, Interstate 4 and the Florida Turnpike, as well as the McCoy Air Force Base, now known as the Orlando International Airport. He would also find lots of open land. Taking the 2 roads and the Air Force Base into account when finding a location, Walt chose a part near Bay Lake in Orange County, Florida. The next part would be quite difficult, as they would have to round up all this land. And they could not buy it outright because of how well known the Walt Disney Company was. And when Walt would start buying land, the price would skyrocket. So they created dummy corporations to keep the prices cheap.
Our enormous Florida project. According to this scale, I am 6 miles tall. Now that's 12 miles from here up to here, and the whole area encompasses 27,400 acres. That is 43 square miles, twice the size of the island of Manhattan.
Fortunate for them, most of the landowners were happy to get rid of the land. One issue they did come across was, though, there was mineral rights. Tufts University owned these rights. It pretty much stated that if rights didn't transfer, Tufts could have any buildings Disney built be demolished just to obtain certain resources. So Disney reluctantly paid them $15,000. And while the sellers were not aware who it was, rumors started to float around of who it could be. Ford, the Rockefellers, Howard Hughes, NASA, those were some of the rumored companies to purchase that much land. But on May 20th, 1965, the Orlando Sentinel published an article acknowledging a rumor that it's Disney making an East Coast version of Disneyland. When the publishing unit confronted Walt about this, he denied it, saying that the $50 million was actually going to Disneyland. But they pressed on, and with some more research, on October 24th, 1965, they would publish an article titled, "We Say Mystery Industry is Disney." This was a hiccup in Disney's plans, as the original announcement date was intended to be November 15th, 1965. But on October 25th, Disney asked Florida Governor Hayden Burns to confirm the Orlando Sentinel story, which he agreed to, and he called it the greatest attraction in the history of Florida. The official, in quotation marks, reveal still occurred on the 15th of November. It would be located on site in Orlando, as Walt Disney would unveil some plans regarding the Florida project, aka Disney World.
Is to really develop something
that, well, it's just more than an entertainment enterprise. It's something that contributes in many other ways.
Will it be a Disneyland?
Well, I've always said there will never be another Disneyland, Governor, and I think it's going to work out that way, but it will be the equivalent of Disneyland.
Walt was focused on a different project, a much bigger project, a project that would not just affect the theme park industry, but America as a whole. And on October 10th, 1966, Walt Disney dived into his plans for Disney World.
But as you can see on this master plan, the theme park and all the other tourist facilities fill just one small area of our enormous Florida project.
Right now, our plans include an airport of the future down here in Osceola County, an entrance complex where all visitors will enter Disney World, an industrial park area covering about 1,000 acres, and of course, the theme park area way up here. And all these varied activities around the Disney World will be tied together by a high-speed, rapid transit system running almost the full length of the property. But the most exciting, by far the most important part of our Florida project, in fact, the heart of everything we'll be doing in Disney World, will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it EPCOT.
This community would have several levels of road systems, new methods of transportation, new methods of energy, and of course, keeping it all green. This was way ahead of its time, and you can still find the model of it on the People Mover at the Magic Kingdom. But unfortunately, things would not pan out. On December 15th, 1966, Walt Disney would pass away from lung cancer. The world lost a creative genius and a giver of joy and inspiration to everyone. The Disney Company lost its founder, its mentor, its visionary. Roy O. Disney lost his brother. But he decided to press on and continue his younger brother's vision. He made a promise to his brother Walt that he would finish Magic Kingdom and EPCOT. That meant Roy O. Disney would have to postpone his retirement in order to oversee the Phase 1 completion of Disney World, as they now had to face their biggest project without their biggest supporter. This was the true challenge for the start of Walt Disney World.
The magic of Walt Disney World, to fly you to the top of your highest dream. The magic of Walt Disney, magic of Walt Disney. Forget all your sorrows, tomorrow's better than it seems. There's something magical about a parade, little kids and pink lemonade, grown-ups having the best time.